So we have Carl and Bugatti. Carl is the Neapolitan Mastiff, or Bugatti is a Cane Corso. I accidentally started fostering. I went to adopt from the rescue, and on their Facebook page, they kept posting that they needed fosters. Fostering, medical need, hospice dogs actually happen kind of by accident also. One of the biggest things that he has is what's called valley fever. That has created some granulomas in his body, and one of them is actually in his spinal cord. That being in his spinal cord has caused his back legs to not function as they normally would. So that's the biggest thing going on with Carl, is just that is causing neurological issues with that being in his spinal cord.
Engine 46, Engine 43, Animal Rescue, North Pinery Parkway, and North Highway 83.
Engine 43, confirming this is on the northwest corner.
Dispatch 94.
Battalion 4.
I'm on scene with Engine 46, Engine 43, I'll assume command.
We're going to continue in ladder 34. What we're dealing with here is a dog that's stuck in a trench that's about 8 inches wide, but 8 feet deep, stuck down in there, unable to move. We're not sure if we'll be able to snare it or not.
I think it was the 28th or the 29th of June. On a Saturday night, he ran due to fireworks. It was about 9:30 p.m. So when he ran, it was already dark. He was gone for 40 plus hours. He was a medical case dog that was medical needs, and without his medicine, he was going to start deteriorating kind of quickly. And from a neurological standpoint, we put that it was critical. We put that he looks skinny due to his condition. He's not starving. During the whole search, it probably brought in about 25 to 30 volunteers from the rescue that he's a current foster with, Big Dogs, Huge Paws. And I'm guessing I estimated about 100 plus of the Parker community, which was amazing in so many ways. We even had somebody drive all the way up from Colorado Springs with their drone.
Sounds like 45's just either came back in service or they're right back in district now. Will you add collapse 45 Tower 45 to this for text? And then I'll need a safety on this as well.
The call initially came in as a dog trapped in a trench. We sent a couple units out there because normally it's a single resource type of call. But when we got out there, we were kind of concerned with what we like to consider the definition of the trench. Is it something that's going to be a life safety hazard for our firefighters? So getting out there and seeing that trench was only 6 inches wide, 8 inches wide at the most, that gave us a little bit to work with on getting that dog out there. So when we got out there and found Carl sitting in the trench, barking up a storm, begging for us to help, and once we determined what we had, we were able to come up with a game plan.
Tower 45, Collapse 45, Animal Rescue.
Dispatch, command. This is not a trench rescue. It's just going to be a complicated recovery.
Copy that. Complicated recovery. Adding you a safety.
Safety 1, Animal Rescue.
What kind of heavy equipment back there do you see around you? Is there a backhoe by chance? That's a firm. I've got an excavator that can do some digging.
So this trench out there was a utility trench. I'm not sure what they were cutting it for, but it was about 6 inches wide. And Carl, as you saw, is not a small dog, probably around 80 pounds. Found his way into a 6 inch wide trench and then opened it up from the bottom as he's trying to dig out. So there's a little bit of an undercut there.
A backhoe would be preferable, but if all we have is an excavator, will you see if they're willing to come back down here and give us a hand? Ladder 34 command.
Go ahead, we just passed through.
Just an update for you. I sent you pictures of this narrow trench. We have an A340 coming in as a excavator that's going to help us dig this out a little bit. We also have an emergency vet that the animal control has been in contact with to see if they come out and sedate the dog. That will help tremendously. Right now the dog's calm, but we have our plan A in place. I just want to run it by you and make sure we have plan B in place.
Copy, that sounds good. I sent you a couple other plans for plans B, C, and on.
The community pulled together due to I kept updating the post saying he hasn't been found. As of Monday morning, I put that time was critical because I knew without his meds by then that he was going to start getting tired and his back legs might not be working as well as he wanted them to.
There's an update for you in District 1 coming in. We have our plan A set. We going to begin excavation right now. We have our safeties in place, and I'll keep you updated as we progress.
Copy. Have a plan A set. You're beginning excavation now. Safety's in place, and you have to be updated at 1654.
And we also timestamp that we have a emergency vet on the way from Littleton as well.
Other way.
1654.
We're learning together, handsome.
Good boy.
But the trench itself posed no immediate threat to firefighters in the terms of a trench rescue since it was so narrow. But the other concern we had that we knew we were going to face trying to get them out of there was that trench was sitting right next to a 20-inch gas main. So that was going to provide its own issues. In the sense of rescuing animals, though, we will not put human life in the way of or in harm of rescuing an animal. But in this case here, we worked within our policies to make the working area safe for all of the rescuers in there. But to be honest with you, I don't know of anybody on the crews out here that wouldn't go a long way to save a family pet like that. Everybody has dogs at home. You know, the old saying is we don't deserve dogs because they're always good to us. It's really nice to be able to give something back to a dog in need. And when we first pulled Carl out of there, a lot of people weren't sure he was going to make it. They pulled him out. He was completely exhausted. They laid him on the ground. He just put his head down and was very lethargic. We were really concerned for him.
I'm gonna keep it tight. I know. I'm sorry. You wanna fight us?
Carl, how are you, buddy?
It's Carl. Hi, buddy. Big guy. Look at those back legs working all good. Look at you, bud. You look so much.
And I was like, Carl, this is not how we become famous. We were working on it, dude, but obviously he was not patient enough for that. So.
Now, seeing him from the time we pulled him out of the trench to now, completely different dog. Right after that rescue, we saw the pictures before he got stuck in that trench, and looking at that face of his, it melts your heart. So it was really good to see him come out of this one unscathed.
Hey, you were all squished in that hole, weren't you?
Carl the dog, I mean, yeah, it fits him pretty darn well. You look at him and...
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Yeah, what can you say? It's just a great name, great dog. And the adoptive parent there is just a great match for Carl, taking care of him. The stuff that she's gone through to make sure he's taken care of is just beyond anything I can imagine somebody doing.
I gotta make Matt.
You're a celebrity, buddy. You are a celebrity. Yeah, you were on Facebook a full day before we got to you, buddy. Yeah. I saw you. Huge dog, big paws.
Well, yeah, you need. Well, he's gonna get the one with you.
What do you think when you see him right now?
Oh, it's fantastic to see him up and about and moving around. Crew did a great job with the construction company and working with them to make sure that no damage was done when they were rescuing him, bringing him out of the hole. And so, and then great care was taken to get him to the vet and have the vet help out to get him on his medication so that he's back to healthy and moving around right now. So it's fantastic to see Carl moving around.
Had you heard of Carl before you met Carl?
Yeah. I actually on Facebook, I've worked with Huge Dog Big Paws in the past, and so I saw that Carl was missing from his foster home, and the next day when I came to work and we got a dog trapped in a trench, I knew that it was pretty close to where we were going to be and where Carl was last seen, so I thought it might be him, and when we got on scene, found out that it was. So pretty exciting to have to be able to kind of help rescue a dog who we knew was missing.
We don't deserve dogs. We don't deserve you. We run a lot of calls. We see the closure of a call. A similar instance, our dispatch doesn't get that. So I try to make a good effort to call our dispatch back to let them know the outcome of a call because they don't get that closure. In this case here, with her bringing Carl in, it gives a good closure to all of us to know that he's happy, healthy, get to visit him, have him take a look. And it looked like he identified a couple of the rescuers there that were there to help him, and he just has that big old smile on his face, and it just means a lot to us to be able to close that chapter.